Good morning from a sunny, cold Udon Thani. This morning it was 14 degrees. That is freezing cold for me. Okay guys, well today I was thinking, how long have I been here? And it just came to my head, 10 years. I've been in Thailand for 10 years. So I'm doing this short little video just to tell you how I got on. By the way, it's a water pump going. It's going to go on every now and then because the maid's here. Yeah, so I've been here for 10 years and I'll sort of tell you how I feel about living in Thailand for 10 years. Has it been all okay for me? Have I had like good times, bad times, and just generally just living here? So I'm going to tell you, okay guys? So it all started 10 years ago. I was in Jersey and I always said I want to retire at 45, you know? And because 45 came along, still working, thought, no, I'm going to have to pack up soon and retire, you know. I don't know what I was thinking about that because I don't get pension or anything, you know. So then I was thinking, well, how can I retire when I don't get pension? How am I going to live in Thailand with no money? So anyway, I saved up. Managed to save about £32,000. That's with doing like eBay and selling things, selling all sorts of things just to try and get some money. Anyway, the time came. I was 47 years old. I said to my wife, because I took my wife back to Jersey from Thailand, and I said to her, let's go to Thailand and live. Let's sort of like go there. Let's probably try and do a business or something, you know. And she says, yeah, okay, we'll go and see if we can do it. So anyway, to cut everything, a long story short, my dad died. So then I had to do the house up. I thought, I'll do the house up, rent it out, that will be my income. So we did that, and that is my income coming in. I mean, at the moment, I'm earning a little bit, you know. It's kind of like ticking along okay. Some months is a little bit scary, but obviously, we're sort of like going along all right. So anyway, when I first came to Thailand, I was all excited, you know. It was kind of like, wow, Thailand, you know. Thinking back on all those holidays when I used to come to Thailand, really excited, going places, doing things. And I thought, wow, this is great. Now I've got a sip of coffee here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, going down like to PP Island, Phuket, Bangkok, travelling all over Thailand actually. So I've done all that now. And, a couple of years went along, still really excited and still really loving it, you know. And I still like Thailand now, I still like living here a lot. And I thought, yeah, I'm living the dream, you know. And I thought, oh, this is amazing. And then I became ill. And I had skin cancer all over my head. So I got great big chunks taken out everywhere. That's why I wear a hat quite a lot, because it doesn't look nice. And so I was with an insurance company as well. And because that was okay. But then the Thai company said, well, no, come out of Bupa it was, and come with us. So that's okay. Because when I had the skin cancer come, I had an operation on it, and they put on the file, on the report thing, that I got skin cancer. So then the Thai company decided to delete me, and that was it, no insurance. Now that was quite scary living in Thailand. So if you live in Thailand, definitely try and get insurance. Now, I'm in with Pacific Cross now. Now they're pretty good. If you don't claim, you can't claim anything for about 130 days, then afterwards you can. So I've been with them nearly a year now, so that's okay. I've got a hernia, so I might possibly have to do that sometime. So it was quite scary living here and not having insurance, you know. But then I was kind of thinking, if it come to the crunch and I have to have some sort of surgery done that's going to cost a lot, then I'll have to use my 800,000 bahts. Now, you can have a choice of 400,000 baht, but I've taken that 800,000 baht living here with my visa. And I thought, well, if it comes to the crunch, I'll have to use that and then obviously go back to Jersey Channel Islands where I live. So that is, I call that money, the 800,000 money, 800,000 baht, I call it my dead money, because when I die, then it's to help me bury me or take me back to Jersey or whatever my wife wants to do with me here, or send me back home. So hang on. Hobnobs. Oh, yummy. Yeah, so as I said, that's called Dead Money. And so now I'm with Pacific Cross and I feel a bit safer now. Now also, when the years sort of go along, you start settling down and you're thinking, yeah, it's okay. And then I start sort of like back home. I didn't watch a lot of TV. I was always like surfing, going to the gym, boxing or anything like that. I was always out, active, doing things, But living over here, I'm 56 years old now. I settled down. I used to go to all the bars back in Jersey when I was like in the teens, up to like 25 years old, giving it loads, drinking, all that. It seems like to me I've done all that now. I kind of like settled down. I've got a kid, I've got a son, 6 years old. I've got a daughter, 25 years old in Jersey. So I've done all that. So now it's my time just to settle down, relax and enjoy it and live the dream. So now I was thinking, well, when I put the TV on, all it is Thai TV. I thought, oh my God. So we went True Vision and we got a package there a couple of years ago. And it was quite a lot, 2,000 baht. I thought, God, blimey. So anyway, I come out of that, got an Android box, got all my apps on there, free TV, English TV, American TV, any TV over the world, any sport I can watch any football game, any American football game, American NFL. And I thought, great, happy days. So then I'm really enjoying this, living the dream and everything. And then obviously when the summers come, it gets really hot, sort of like April time, it gets really, and you just don't want to go out. You're going out like 40 odd degrees. I've been here, it's been up to 47. Now that is pretty hot, I tell you. That's about 100 and something degrees. That is hot anyway. So I used to love the summers in Jersey because they're just perfect, They're like now, like 17 degrees up to about 25, it's really cool, So today is lovely. So yeah, the actual living here with the seasons, you're loving it and then you're hating it when it's dead hot. Obviously you stay indoors with the aircon on, You watch your TV, you do things. And also living here, I start to think, well, I've got nothing else to do. So, you create, you start getting these hobbies and start getting interested in things and go to the golf driving range, play a little bit of golf and saying, and I collect helmets. And now my new thing is modelling, getting these little models, Second World War models and building them and all that sort of thing. And RC remote control tanks I'm into now with my mate as well. The same age as me, so it's not like a kid's toy. There's a lot of grown-ups that have that sort of thing, and it is growing in Thailand, so community and all get together and meet up. So that's another thing is if you live in Thailand like me, is get hobbies, And I'm a family man, so I've got time to play with my son. When he goes to school, I pick him up. So it's like a routine when he goes to school, take him to school, do my little bit here. And I'll tell you what, living in Thailand, it's amazing how fast the time goes. 10 years I've been here now. Now, to me, it only feels like I've been here, 3 or 4 years. It's just absolutely gone past really quick. And 2022, I've got to renew my passport. So I'll have to go down to Bangkok to Trendy Building. I must probably do it there, or get an agent that can do it for me, because I can't travel because my DVT, deep vein thrombosis. So I might sort of get that, and someone told me it's about 5,000 baht to get that done. So I might look into that, It saves a lot of troubles travelling down there. And now that the virus has come back into Thailand again, I think there's about 14 cases now from coming from Burma. I say Burma because I'm an old person. From Burma, coming into Thailand, the Thais were working there, they come back in, they brought the virus with them, gone around the markets and that. So I've got this funny feeling there might be another lockdown in Thailand because it is spreading again now. It was 10 the other day, 14. What's it going to be today? So actually going out now, and it feels a bit strange. You're kind of like a bit wary now, yeah. But to me, living in Udon Thani is always, with the virus around the world, it's kind of like when you watch the news, it's shocking because here it just feels normal. Even when you put a face mask on. I used to wear a face mask before, Yeah, if I had a cold, I didn't want to give it to anybody else. Just wear it. It just feels like normal. There's still loads of people gathering and close together. Go out night time, you can still do things. So yeah, it feels. I'm actually really, really happy living in Thailand. I feel safer. Have I ever been threatened in Thailand? No, I haven't. Never been threatened. I've only been like troll threatened on my YouTube, which the police are dealing in that, and if any more happens, they're going to deal with it. So that's the thing. If you've got a YouTube channel and you get trolls and they life threaten you, go straight to the police and immigration and the embassies. It works, I tell you, it's good. So anyway, cut that bit out. Yeah, so living through the years, going on to 5 years, you're kind of like really settling in, and then it starts to feel like you're living back home for me in Jersey. You start to sort of like, you blend in with the locals, you blend in with everything, you know, and it's nice, you know. It's got that nice feeling that you're part of the locals, you know. Yeah, so as I say, you start blending in, and then everything becomes like not a holiday. It becomes like you're living here, just like you're living where you are in the world now. You wake up in the morning, the only thing that's good for me, I don't have to go to work. I don't have to get up, go travelling, snow, rain, anything, blizzards. I just get up in the morning. My hardest thing is to do a fried egg without cracking the yellow, you know, the yolk. So that's the hardest thing for me in the morning, to do that. So it's you kind of like get that home feeling. Everything else, the holiday thing sort of goes. Unless you go travelling in Thailand, like Chuck, my mate, he goes travelling a lot in Thailand. He must have that holiday feeling all the time. But when you're actually living in the same area all the time, it becomes just like you're living where you are now. So that sort of feeling does go. So, but it is nice to just get up on the plane, 1,000 baht, go to Phuket. You're on the beach straight away, you know, PP Island, you're there straight away. If I want to go to Hong Kong, 3-hour flight to Hong Kong, go Disney, something like that, it's just there, you know. There's a train coming from China. China, who wants to go to China? So I come from China all the way through, coming down to Thailand. I think it's going to go all the way down to Singapore, I think. So that's a good thing to jump on there. You know, you go to Singapore, you know, for lunch. You know, leave here like 5 o'clock in the morning, you're down there, you know. Or you can go from here to Shanghai, you know, sort of like all morning. It's going to be a bullet train, it's going to be fast. So, you know, you can get to Shanghai, you know, and go to Disney in the afternoon or something, you know. So anyway, yeah, you got that sort of open feeling of travelling, so that becomes like a holiday, yeah. But as I say, when you're living in one place in Thailand, it just feels like you're living at home in where you are. Okay, so it loses that holiday feeling, as I keep saying. So yeah, as the years roll on, I do feel insecure living in Thailand. I've always had that feeling. I've done nothing wrong. Just the only thing is when laws change and rules change and visas change, this changes, you know, you kind of think, you got that little sort of thing on the back of you pushing you down, and you can't get up and go, yay. You kind of feel like, oh, you know, say if that happens, and if I get my visa refused, you know, and all that plays on the back of your mind, you know. It plays on the back of my, don't forget all those videos about me, okay. It plays on the back of my mind, and I can't relax a lot, you know. So yeah, that's another big thing, that is feeling insecure. Yeah, making friends in Thailand as well. Yeah, I've got about like 20 to 30 Falang friends in Thailand. It's always good to make some good friends, you know. Obviously be a bit careful on some of them, because some of them can be a little bit sort of a problem for you. But you soon know who your friends are, you know, the way they help and why they do things for you and this, that and the other, and the way you do things for them. So be smart when you're living in Thailand, okay? And also, when I first came here, you know, like the first year was great, you know, felt like holiday sort of style, you know, sort of my attitude and everything was like holiday. But when you're living here, and you know, you got to go with the flow with the Thais, I tell you. Like if you go to the bank and like we make a payment to Jersey, or for my management renting, I'll rent my house out in Jersey, so I've got to pay the management. Now we can go in there like 9 o'clock in the morning, okay, and I can come out 1 o'clock lunchtime, just making one payment to Jersey. Now, I think most of you will go mad, and you'll be sitting there going, "Oh God," which I did at first when we first came here. I was very sort of like impatient, I was going, "Oh God, we got to go here, we got to go there," and then I'll start thinking, after that, like now, I go in there, don't need to rush, don't need to do things, don't need to go anywhere. So we just go in the bank, and it's kind of like makes a morning, We would go there, and I charge up my phone, and we go on the internet while I'm there, and my wife is dealing with all the bits and pieces. She's pretty good actually, and so you have to go with the flow, and when you have to be patient when you go to these places, okay, and also with other things as well. If you have to go like with your wife to the government's places to pay some bills or something or other, you have to wait a long time. We waited like nearly a whole day doing my wife's Thai passport. There was a long queue, and it was like a whole day. So what I did, I walked around the Nomberjack Park and filmed. I think you might have seen in one of my videos me saying that. And we just had to wait. And when we went to buy land, we went to the government place to do all the paperwork for all the right things to buy land. Yeah, I can't own land, remember that. And that took a good morning as well. So yeah, and also when you go to places, a lot of people jump in front of you. You could be waiting somewhere in a queue, and someone will jump in front of you in the queue. That can be quite annoying. The Thai seem to think that's okay. They'll just look the other way when someone does it to them. It used to annoy me. I never said anything though. I never say anything bad to anybody. I'm a really nice person actually, and I'll just kind of look and sort of frown and go, okay, they got away with it. Fair dinkum, happy days. So yeah, so everything about living in Thailand, I love it. Okay, it's a dream come true. I'm living the dream. It's great. I mean, for me, everything works. It's worked out well. I got no worries. Just feeling a little bit insecure. That's the only thing I can say about living in Thailand. I've been here 10 years now. When I was talking to Chuck, I said to him about, do you feel like you feel insecure about living in Thailand? He goes, no. He said, what do you say that? I said, I don't know. I just had this funny feeling, So I still do, But there you go, guys. I can't think of anything else. All I can just say that I'm really happy. No regrets about living in Thailand. Would I go back to Jersey? The only thing I'll go back to Jersey for is to see my daughter. But I wouldn't live in Jersey again. It's too small. It's only a 45 square mile island. It's quite small, Living in Thailand, it feels so open. You can go anywhere, Like we can go in the car and just drive 3 hours just down the road, and we're somewhere like, wow, this is amazing. So, would I live anywhere else in the world? Well, I've been all over the world. The place where I do like, which is strange because it's all man-made, is Florida, Orlando, obviously because of Disney. I like, I'm 56 years old. I'm still a big kid, I like all that sort of thing. I like all the sounds and smells and noise of Disney when you're walking around. I know if I lived there, it's just going to be the same. You're settling in, and it's just going to be like, oh, I'm not going to go to Disney again. But yeah, that's the place I'll go. I do miss the beach. I'm a surfer. I've been surfing for I said 35 years the other day, but it's not. I worked out it's 37 years of surfing. I used to surf down Biarritz, Bali, all the big places, the big waves as well. Height for the house, I used to surf. And sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, it's shaking like I think, oh, and I had a sort of a nightmare of me surfing, getting wiped out in this huge wave, which happened to me a couple of times, but you get surf fit and all that, so it's, but if I went in a wave now that size, I'm not surf fit anymore, so it would kill me, and that's what I sort of, just before I left Jersey, I went surfing with my daughter. I got wiped out, only on an 8-foot wave, clean, glassy 8-foot wave came along, wiped me out, and on the first wave, they come in a set of 4s, it was a nice clean wave, 4 waves came in, took the first one, went along, came off, the wave came right over me, fell off, and then come up, the next wave jumped on me, next wave jumped on me, next wave jumped on me, and that was it. I had cramp in both legs, I couldn't do anything, and I nearly drowned. My leash on my surfboard snapped, the board was washed up on the beach. Yeah, but, oh, God, I'm surfing, I tell you. I am a surfing beach bum hippie. Used to have hair down to here, you know, the old sweatband here, and I still got like my Ban the Bomb hippie thing on there, and Rebel on that arm, and oh God. Yeah, okay guys, I'm blabbering on too much, so I'm going to say, well, thank you very much for watching, and if there's anything you want to say in the comments, you know, that you want to know, just ask me if I left something out, you know. But yeah, if you're coming to Thailand and you just want to relax and chill out, I recommend it. Yeah, for sure. If everything's all okay with you, and nothing wrong, or you know, like in trouble or anything, you stay out of trouble, be smart, and enjoy yourself in Thailand. Okay, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.